The way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. How you see yourself shapes the way the world sees you. Think about it for a moment. If you don't believe you're worthy of respect, why would others? If you allow others to talk down to you or mistreat you, they will assume it's acceptable. But here's the great news. You have the power, starting today, to change that. You get to decide the standard by which others treat you. It begins with realizing one simple truth. You are worth it. Your time, your energy, and your presence are valuable. And when you commit to valuing yourself, you send ripples out into the world that compel others to do the same. Let's be clear. You cannot expect others to value you if you don't value yourself first. Too often, we fall into the trap of placing our sense of worth in external validation. A kind word from a friend, a promotion at work, a compliment from a stranger. But tying your self-worth to someone else's opinions is like trying to sail a boat on borrowed wind. It's unstable, unpredictable, and entirely out of your control. This isn't about being perfect or pretending you're immune to criticism. It's about understanding that your worth isn't tied to anyone's approval. You are enough as you are, unapologetically. So, stand firm. Don't let anyone make you question your value. When you cultivate a strong sense of self-worth internally, the world will reflect that strength back to you. Boundaries. They are not selfish. They are necessary. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you're shutting people out. Far from it. It means you're teaching others how to treat you. If someone frequently disrespects your time, speaks to you dismissively, or crosses your personal limits, remember, you are allowed to say no. You are allowed to walk away. No doesn't need an explanation, and walking away doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise. When you say, "This is where I draw the line," you not only protect your peace, but also show others that you value yourself enough to maintain that peace. You teach others that if they want to be part of your life, they must respect you, not just for what you do, but for who you are. Don't be afraid to set those boundaries. They are a reflection of your self-worth. Your needs matter. Your voice matters. Expressing yourself clearly and authentically is not confrontational. It's courageous. If something bothers you, say it. If you need support or help, ask for it. Too often, people hesitate to speak up because they fear rejection or confrontation. But staying silent only teaches others that your thoughts and feelings are unimportant. Speaking up doesn't mean yelling or arguing. It means standing firmly in your truth. It means believing that what you have to say is as valuable as anyone else's words. And when you embrace this belief, you'll find the courage to express yourself in ways that honor who you are. And others will honor you in return. Here's a question. When's the last time you truly put yourself first? Many of us spend so much time pouring energy into others that we forget to nurture our own souls. But here's the reality. Self-worth starts with self-love. Take care of yourself, physically and emotionally. Rest when you need it. Celebrate your achievements, both big and small. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. These aren't acts of selfishness. They are acts of self-preservation. When you love yourself, it changes everything. That love becomes magnetic. It radiates in your posture, your decisions, and your interactions. People will notice, and suddenly they will begin to treat you with the respect and admiration that you've already given yourself. Listen closely to the way you speak to yourself in your mind. Are your inner words like a supportive friend, or do you constantly criticize yourself? Negative inner dialogue can drain your spirit. But here's the truth. You have the power to change that voice. Instead of focusing on what you're not, affirm everything you are. Regularly tell yourself, "I am enough. I am capable. I deserve respect." Words are powerful. Speak kindly to yourself, and you'll start to believe in yourself in ways that others can't ignore. Over time, changing your inner dialogue will reinforce the truth. You are valuable beyond measure, no matter what anyone else says or does. Now let's connect the dots. When you treat yourself with kindness, when you enforce boundaries, and when you value your self-worth, something beautiful happens. People notice. Instead of taking you for granted, they respect your time and your choices. Instead of ignoring your needs, they listen. And instead of underestimating your presence, they treasure it. This is the ripple effect of self-worth. It's a transformation that doesn't just change how the world sees you, it changes how you see yourself. And it starts with one choice, the choice to value yourself unconditionally. The truth is simple. The way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. So, what are you going to teach them? Choose to value yourself. Choose to set boundaries. Choose to demand the respect you deserve. And most importantly, choose to love yourself first. Because when you make that choice, the world follows, not because it's told to, but because it's compelled to. Today is the perfect day to start. You are worth more than you realize, and it's time to let the world know. Be your own example of self-worth. The world is watching. Lead boldly.